Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my July TBR. So once again, I will be picking out of my TBR jar. So it just has a bunch of different prompts, some of which are more specific, some of them are more vague. So I think last month, like an example was one of the books was like a book that I think is gonna make me cry. So that's kind of like a very specific prompt versus a prompt that's like, oh, like pick a book that has like red in the cover or something like that. Like that's much more vague and like probably has lots of options for it. So I'm gonna pick 6 again because it's July, so it's still summer and I'll have more free time, even though obviously like I'm still going on trips and doing things. I've noticed that like even June I've read more books, so like I feel like 6 is not unreasonable. So I'll just pick 6 prompts, but I'll pick one prompt and then pick a book and then another prompt and pick a book and so on and so forth. So, because I used to do it where I picked all the prompts and then I picked the book, but I feel like it makes it more challenging to do it where you pick the prompt and then the book so that you don't know what prompts you have left. So yeah, that's what today's video is going to be, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm not exactly sure what day, but I know my next video will be my June reading wrap up, but it'll probably be like July 5th, 6th, or 7th, somewhere in that range, because I won't be able to post it until I get back from my trip. So hopefully I can get it up like right when I get back, but I will try to get it up as soon as possible because I know that like the later you post it, kind of the less interest people have in it, so I want to make sure that I can get it up when you guys are still interested in watching it. So once again, July TBR is today's video, and let's get into it. Okay, so let's pick our first prompt. I am trying to mix them around as much as I can, but it's so small. Oh, and like 5 of them just fell on me. Okay. Don't fall over, please. All right, so our first prompt is a book you don't know anything about, like plot-wise. I don't know if there is a book that I don't know. I mean, okay, I'm sure there's a book that like I don't know very much about. Like, I mean, obviously, like, I'm not saying there aren't books that you can't not know the plot at all, but like most of the books in my room, I've at least either read the back of or I've seen it talked about somewhere. So like, or at least have like an idea. Like, again, like some covers have like, I'm trying to think, I don't have one nearby. Well, okay. Like Wildfire, you have the 2 characters and they kind of look like they're at some sort of campy cabin setting. You kind of can guess like what the plot's gonna be for that book. So like there's some books that are gonna be like that, but I don't know if there's really that I don't literally know anything about. I know a book I don't know the plot about. Okay, so this book I got for Christmas from my dad. He read it and he really liked it, and he was like, I think that you would like it. Like, he gave it to my mom and my sibling as well, thinking that we would all like it. So I don't really know what it's about. I just know it's like I think it's historical fiction. I don't think it's like a real story, but it has like aspects of things that could be real. And it's been like, I've been scared to read it because I'm not thinking I won't like it, but I'm also worried that I'm not gonna want to read it and I'm gonna get bored because it's gonna feel like schoolwork, which is why I don't read a lot of like fictions that aren't romancy fantasy type stuff. But I truly don't really know anything about the plot. So I feel like out of all the books in my room, this one is truly the one I know the least about. So I feel like that's only fair that I pick this one. I'm just really like intimidated by it. So Um, hopefully I will be able to get through it with ease. Obviously we will see, but this is the first book that is on my July TBR. All right, so my second prompt is going to be a book written by multiple authors. Okay, I don't have any over here. I could read Bad Reputation. That's by Krista and Becca Ritchie. Doesn't say that they can't be siblings. Doesn't say they can't be siblings. Alright, I'm gonna take a look at my other two shelves that I can't see as well just from where I'm at, and if I don't have any other option besides Krista and Becca Ritchie, then obviously I'll pick them. But if I do, then maybe I'll pick that other book. I'm not sure, so let me go take a look. Okay, so after looking at my shelves, I guess Bad Reputation is going to be what I pick. So this is 2 books in one bundle. I don't remember what the 2 books separately are called. Let me see if it shows in here. I don't see it. Unless, wait, hold on. Aha. So the first one is Whatever It Takes, and then the second one is Wherever You Are. So that's those 2 books put in here. And then they just called it the Bad Reputation duet. I do have another author combo book that I could have done, because I'm reading the Zodiac Academy series, and that's 2 authors. But I don't know, because I'm listening to them, so I don't know which one I'm going to be on next month. So I haven't really been putting those in TBRs, so I'm not gonna count it. I am gonna put this one on there, but that would be the only other option I would have. So I'm gonna go with Bad Reputation because I have been wanting to read it, and I am interested to read about these 2 characters. I'm not gonna say who they are because I kind of don't want to like spoil for people who haven't gotten to that point yet in the Addicted Calloway Sister series. So this is the second book on my TBR. Third prompt is going to be, if I could open it, a book you want to annotate. It can be a reread. Okay. Oh, that's so hard. There are so many books that I want to annotate. Like, so when I started reading the Addicted Calloway Sister series, I did annotate like first reads. And so I did it for Addicted to You and Ricochet. But then when I got to Addicted for Now, I was just so like, I want to just keep reading. Like, stopping and annotating was taking so long. So I was like, I mean, as you can see, there are so many tabs in here. So I was like, so I ended up reading the rest of the series without annotating it. And I was like, I'll just come back and annotate it. So Addicted for Now is an option. I know that in my mid-year book tag that I just posted not that long ago, like a weekish probably when you see this, I want to annotate Wildfire and Throttled, so I could do one of those. If I wanted to do rereads, those are my 3 options really. Ooh, I do need to annotate Iron Flame. I haven't annotated that one yet. I also could do that. Oh, this is so hard. And then of course there's a billion books in my room that I want to read and annotate like for the first time. But I don't know. Let me ponder with this for a minute and I'll come back with my final decision. Okay, so the book that I decided to go with was Throttled by Lauren Asher. So I went with it because I have read Wildfire more recently than I've read Throttled. So I think it would be more interesting for you guys if I read it and I have my wrap up at the end of the month to be talking about this book than me talking about Wildfire for like the 1800th time. And the rest of the series is annotated, so literally I just need to read this one to annotate it. And I've been I've been wanting to reread this book for a while now. So I decided to go with this one. Also, it's shorter, and the other two books I have so far are pretty long, so I felt like in case I feel I would want a shorter book after reading one of those, maybe I have an option for a shorter book. So this is the third book on my TBR. All right, so the fourth prompt is going to be a book you haven't heard anyone really talk about. Y'all, wait, I know exactly what book to put for this one. Okay, hold on, let me go grab it. Okay, so the book I picked was The High Mountain Court. So I bought this recently at Target because I really liked the cover, and on the back you can see the other covers in the series, and I also liked those covers. So first it was just a draw, like, aesthetically, but then I read the back and I thought the back was interesting too. But this is a fantasy book that I have not heard anyone talk about, and I do think it has some romance in it from what I've gathered, but I don't know how much. But I know that this author has written fantasy before, and like at least it seems like it's had romance in the past. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell, but I've been really excited and wanting to read this, so I am picking this one because I've literally not seen anyone talk about it unless I physically went in searching for someone talking about it. So I don't think there's literally another book in here that I probably could pick that would be better than this one for that prompt. Yeah, I feel like this one is definitely for sure the best option for this prompt. So really quick and easy, but this is the fourth book on my TBR for July. All right, time to pick our fifth prompt. Really trying to get to the bottom there. This is a shorter prompt. Oh, a book with a white cover. So basically how I think white cover is like, so I have, you can't really see them, so this isn't going to be the best description, but on my cubes that you can see here, I have them kind of color coded. When I reorganized my bookshelves, these were kind of the leftovers that I didn't know exactly where to put, so I just color coordinated them. And I have to reorganize them once again because I've got more books and have sold a bunch of books. It's a whole thing, but whatever. I will say though that I have a section that's just kind of like white covers. Now that's not saying that there can't be other colors on there. It's just like predominantly the cover is white for this prompt. So I have those all as options. That's a third in a series. Okay, I have another option over there. Oh, that's so hard. I really want to start Kennedy Ryan's Hoop series, I think is what it's called. Long shot and hook shot and block shot. But I would say because they just have such bright colors on the white cover, I'm not exactly gonna pick that one. After looking through all of the covers that happen to have white on them, this one is the one I picked. It's just how I'm gonna word it. So I've had this for a while now and just haven't really, like, I shouldn't say had an interest to pick it up. It's just like there was always something that was more interesting. So this is Dear Enemy by Kristen Callahan. And I think it's kind of supposed to be like an enemies to lovers, but like I think there's like some sort of twist in there. I'm not exactly sure. But it's new in the sense that like I feel like I haven't shown this book before, and I haven't really talked about this author, so I feel like this could be a cool read because it'll be me being introduced to the author and seeing if I like her books or not. I don't know how many books she has. I know I have this one and another one by her, but I don't know if she has any more. But yeah, so this is the book that I am picking for. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything better. I don't think I am. So this is going to be the fifth book for my TBR. All right, so our sixth and final prompt is going to be could open it. A dark romance. Oh boy. Okay. So most of my dark romances are over there. So I am going to go look over there and I will get back to you. Okay, so the final book that is going on my TBR is Twisted by Emily McIntyre. I need to finish the series, like what's currently out. This is ridiculous that I have it at this point. So I know that there is one more, which is Crossed, I think. And then I think there's supposed to be at least another one coming out at some point. I don't know after that if there'll be more or not, but I need to read it. Like, I have, for the first 3 books of the series, I have her indie published versions, like before she started getting published with Bloom. And so, like, I've had this series for a long time, and I really like it. So, Paige, you need to get on it. So that's why I'm adding that one as my 6th and final book on my TBR. Alright guys, so that was my video for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I hope that you guys are excited for the picks I have this month. I know that there are definitely some books in here that are a little intimidating, whether that's plot-wise, size-wise, how long they've been sitting on my TBR. But I'm super, super excited for all the books that are on here this month, and hopefully I'll get to at least most of them, if not all of them. Obviously we will see, but yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoy, and if you did, again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so that you don't miss any future videos of mine, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!